Hello UB students, my name is Terasa Hall and I'm running for the University Council Representative. The reason you should vote for me is because, one, I'm from the Buffalo area. I've been born and raised, so I know what Buffalo needs and I know what UB can succeed in. For the second reason is because I know that UB can do bigger and greater things. As for my platform, my first response was that I want to improve the UB Council and the communication between the UB students. I also want to improve the transportation for UB for the Buffalo and out-of-town students to go and see what Buffalo has to offer because it's a great city to live in. So vote for Terasa, the voice of the people.
What makes you qualified to run for this position?
What makes me qualified is, one, I didn't really know a lot about the student council. But then when I looked into it, I realized that it was a lot like what I did back in high school. I ran for student government and I actually won a position of class president for my junior and senior year. So from there, I understood that this position would encourage me and motivate me more to do greater things here at UB, since at first I was just another student, another number.
Okay. From speaking to you before, you sound like you're pretty passionate about UB. Where does that passion stem from?
It actually stems from my mom and mostly my family, only because education is something that's given and can't be taken away. Like money can be taken away, your cars, houses. Education is something that once you get it, it's inside of you forever, and nobody can take that away. And I was always taught that education will greater you and do greater things for you.
Okay. Two of your initiatives was the transportation to Buffalo, and then also to increase the communication between the UB Council and the students. How do you plan to go about that? Have you started looking into something?
Yes, as for the transportation, I know they have the mall and market bus and the new night bus that's on the weekends, go to different places. I want to bring not just the Stampede, but maybe a larger bus because I see that they make the Stampede new every year. Well, not every year, but it's new every year. I want to make a bus that's just for students who want to go downtown or want to go see movies that's not in this area. A lot of people say that back home you could just walk to the corner and there's a store there. I want Buffalo to try to incorporate that around the UB area, because we have all this space, we have all these buildings, because we have 3 different campuses, and lots of kids don't know, well, if I have classes on South, I know it's only one way to get to North. One way to get to North, and that's on the Stampede. It's other little shuttles. You can get on the metro buses. A lot of kids don't know that the metro buses will take them different parts of Buffalo that they never seen, but because they're not knowledgeable about that, I want to spread that more, to use the resources that we have in Buffalo that you probably have at home but don't know about it here in Buffalo.
All right. You guys have any questions? So what year are you?
I am a junior.
And what's your major?
My major is biological sciences with a concentration in pre-health.
Okay. Are you involved in any clubs or organizations on campus?
Right now, I'm not involved in any clubs, only because when I wanted to do certain things with my life, I but I wanted to show that I can go out and do greater and better things, not as an individual, but not just as an individual, but also as a person from UB. Because a lot of people say, well, what club are you joining? What sorority are you in? What fraternity? I want to be able to say, oh, that's Terasa Hall. She ran for University Council Representative. She had background from her high school, but UB was just her school that she went to and learned from it. Okay.
All right. So the UB Council Student Representative is you're the voice of the students for the administration, pretty much is what you're doing.
Yeah.
So how are you going to how are you going to become that voice and get what they're doing to the students?
I know a lot is probably going to be through email, but I also want to go around and talk to the students and see what they want changed, because they actually go here. They actually see what needs to be done. They actually know, well, we need this. We need better bathrooms, better toilet tissue, something like that to go and take it to Chapati or his cabinet and show that this is what we actually need, not another gym. I mean, I'm not against them building a new gym, but maybe that wasn't the best situation for that type of money. Maybe they could have built something in that big walkway between the bookstore and Griner, because it's just a big walkway where the birds and the seagulls go. Maybe something like that, to where the student can say, oh, we did that. That was something that we came up with, not something that just myself as a University Council representative in the UB Council in Chapati, something that the UB students came up with, and they said, oh wow, we did that. So my grandkids and my great-grandkids can look and maybe come to UB and say, wow, my aunt did that, my mom did that, stuff like that.
Okay, cool. Any other questions?
What would it mean for you if you did win the position?
I mean, a whole lot. I mean, being the only, not only minority, but only person out of my family to ever not go to college, but go to college straight after high school and not have the statistics, the number of statistics that they have running down on especially women and then women of color or people of color, that I beat each statistic day by day, and I'm still here. I'm still doing good in school. I'm doing my best. I'm still at UB. I'm not dropping out, not getting formal, not fighting, not doing none of that, but actually winning. And then to go back and show my younger sisters who didn't think that I would be able to even go to college, to show them that I'm here. I'm me. It took a lot. I'm not broken, but I'm still here.
All right. Is there anything you want to add?
No, just vote for Terasa, the voice of the people. That's all.